There's been an update in the case of Tyre Nichols. A sixth officer was terminated by the Memphis Police Department for his role in the killing of Tyre Nichols. The public has been asking why only 5 officers were revealed when technically there were 10 people in total on the scene. There's 6 officers now from the Memphis Police Department, 2 from Shelby County, and 2 EMTs from the Memphis Fire Department who have also been relieved of duty. The question is, will all people involved be relieved of duty permanently? As of right now, the 5 officers who were initially named in the death of Tyre Nichols have all bonded out of jail. Will the 6th who has been terminated also be arrested? And if not, why? The public has to stay vigilant, continue to protest peacefully until we get answers that equate to justice. Now, some people say there is no justice because it doesn't bring Tyre back. I agree, it doesn't bring Tyre back, but we will not allow Tyre Nichols' death to be in vain. Tyre Nichols, was we all will agree, was bullied and beaten to death.
If you in any way have a heart, if you have someone you care about, someone you love, you realize how heinous and evil of an act that this was. As you describe it, Stephen A., and it's exactly what all of us saw, and you mentioned the names of the 5 police officers who took Tyre Nichols' life, I think you missed some words. You missed murderers, because that's what they are. And you missed cowards.
Okay. I agree.
To have someone restrained and continue to beat them to death, I don't think we've quite put that into words, or you can even put into words the amount of hate you have to have, the amount of hurtful, malicious, murderous intent you have to beat a human to death. To be so premeditated, to be so calculated in your evil that you cover up the body cam, that you scream things that you know aren't true because you're setting up your false reports. You're setting up your opportunities to just do whatever the hell you want to because you have a badge. And all the times when we get people who push against Black Lives Matters and you have to explain to them, no, we're not saying that other lives don't matter. We're saying that Black lives matter too because they matter to us. Now you can't even scream that they matter to us because these 5 cowards look just like Tyre Nichols. These 5 cowards left homes, left neighborhoods, left houses, that left projects that people look just like them, and they just don't give a damn. Because whatever the pollution is, whatever the poison is, whatever the rhetoric is that says someone that looks like Tyre Nichols and Tyre Nichols himself is not worth living, they fed into that. And so now it wasn't about Black, it wasn't about white, it wasn't about brown, it wasn't about yellow, it was about blue and the way that blue sees Black. And so now it is another funeral, Stephen A. And it is another time where we have to come on TV and support John Morant as John Morant tries to be a voice to people who have no voices. But when's going to be the next time? It can't be when's going to be the last time because we're not going to get a last time. When is it going to be the next time? And when are we going to start to care as people tell us to trust the guys in blue, to trust the women in blue, to trust the badges? And I'll end with this. They were a part of a task force that is called Scorpion. Street Crimes Operations to restore peace in our neighborhoods. Right. So the police officers and the police authorities did what they thought was best, which was put these 5 brothers who should understand these communities and understand the people in them enough to protect them on this task force. And instead, they do this. Now, you tell me when you can get to a point to trust them. For Tyre Nichols and his family, for what they had to go through, for what they had to suffer through, it is incomprehensible. And the pain has to be immeasurable. And it's not right, man. It's not right.
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Hey, get down. Say his name. Tyre Nichols. 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 We can do better than that, man. Say his name. Tyre Nichols. Say his goddamn name. Tyre Nichols. Say his name. Tyre Nichols. Say his name. Tyre Nichols. Say his goddamn name. Tyre Nichols. Say his name. Tyre Nichols. Say his name. Tyre Nichols. Say his name. Tyre Nichols. Justice for who? 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 Tyre Nichols. Say his name. Tyre Nichols. Say his name. Tyre Nichols. Say his name. What's his name, bro? Say his name. Tyre Nichols. Say his goddamn name. Tyre Nichols. Say his name. Tyre Nichols. Say his name. Tyre Nichols.
See you next time and help.
Say his name. Tyre Nichols. Come on, let's move forward, man. Please don't shoot me dead. Justice for who? Tyre Nichols. Justice for who? Tyre Nichols. Justice for who? Tyre Nichols. Tyre Nichols. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Our city. Whole street. Our street. Whole street. Our street. Whole street. Our street. What's the point of serving your community if your compassion and your heart is empty? I pray you find clarity. You beat a father to death that never even had felonies. Officer, this is why it's a necessity that you find serenity. Essentially, we want you to respect us or you're going to continue to feel this hell. Please don't shoot me dead. Justice for who? Tyre Nichols. Justice for who? Tyre Nichols. Justice for who? Tyre Nichols. Tyre Nichols. Tyre Nichols. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Our city. Whole street. Our street. Whole street. Our street. Whole street. Our street. What's the point of serving your community if your compassion and your heart is empty? I pray you find clarity. You beat a father to death that never even had felonies. Officer, this is why it's a necessity that you find serenity. Essentially, we want you to respect us or you're going to continue to feel this hell.